Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 6 of Krastorio. So we are currently trying to figure out how we're going to automate builds, underground builds and splitters. As builds needs iron gear wheels and iron, underground builds needs builds and iron beams, and splitters needs builds, iron gear wheels and automation cores. So we could feed in automation cores in a single line, I guess, or maybe in a line out here. We could feed in beams in a single line for this, because I believe that the next level of builds only required iron gear wheels, and the previous tier, well, electronic circuits here as well, but no automation cores and no iron beams. And for loaders, I think we won't automate those right now, because I usually don't use a lot of loaders, just need a couple. So yeah. Beams just needs one, it's only this building needs it. Automation cores is only used by this building. Let's just imagine that we have the next tier as well. We need... Do we need iron for those? No, only the gear wheels. So we could set up iron gear wheels production down here. Could also use this whole build of iron gear wheels, but we would probably use all of it, and we don't really want that. So I think we'll just be producing some here. Let's imagine that to begin with at least. So we have iron on this build. And 3 machines probably isn't enough for this, so we should probably move everything up a bit. Oh yeah, I didn't get these picker movement buttons changed, so I'll just have to try a bit harder with that. Yeah. Oh, now we should know we needed to move them 6 tiles, of course. I am so slow at this. So yeah, now we can fit in 2. Two lines of iron gear wheel production here. We don't really need this line down here then. We need it up here instead. And then wrap it around over here. So we can also feed it into at least the belts, was they the only one that needed it? Yeah, seems like it. So we can stop it there. Unless we just want to split the iron over here. Something like this. Oops. That's a bit less belt, but it's a splitter, and I think the splitter is more expensive than the belt. Maybe, maybe not. I like the one where we just wrap it around a bit better. So these are also good. That should give us some iron gear wheels. And I guess we should just bring those up now. We need iron beams as well over here, right? Yeah. But we should be able to fit that in. Well, no real reason for underground here. That seems right. Which way do we want to underground here? From here to there, or from here to there? I don't know what's best. Let's go with this for now. And yeah, then we need iron in there. Okay, let's wire this up, I guess. Now that is nice coverage. Wish we could cover these middle ones somehow nicely, but I guess that's good enough. Great. Well, I think we need to underground this cause we need a long-headed inserter to feed belts to the side up here. Can we make long-headed inserters at this point? Yes, we can. Good thing. Oops, you also need to go underground, of course. Like that and that. And this one needed iron gear wheels. Let's just feed it from both sides just to have some symmetry in that. Whoops, that's not... Dang, I always want to do this with the least amount of power poles, but if we do it like this, then this won't be powered. And if we move them one in, then these machines won't be powered. But I think that's okay actually, cause... Oh, I think we should just change these picker settings, cause they'll annoy me. Controls. Mods. Picker dollies. Let's just go with shift movement keys. Oh, I messed that up. That should be a bit better. Oh. Shift S, thank you. Hopefully I didn't unset anything there. So now we should be able to do that. Good. Without me removing my hand from my mouse. Good. Because now we need to bring iron beams up. And we will need a inserter here anyway, so no reason not to have another power pole out there. Oh, we need another power pole out there. Unless, let's just check for the next level of belts again. So, left side is underground belts, right? Yeah, we just need iron gear wheels for that, that's good. It's for the splitters that we need two new lines. One for this with automation cores and one for this up here with electronic circuits. Do we have access to better power poles? No, not yet. And we won't for a bit until we automate some more science. Okay, so we will have to do this. We could also just move this in here. Have everything somewhat tight and snuggly, but we couldn't do that on this side, so that's not. And let's actually Well, it will come up here, but we can just move it in. Oh, this doesn't really have to be there, so let's do that. Have a power pole out here. Like so. Not sure why it has to turn there, but now we're doing it. So we want iron beams on this. Actually, we already have the iron beams up there, so no real reason to do this. Let's just go with that. And we're very low on iron. I'm guessing we're just not having enough mining. Or is it because we're low on power? Nope. We're just not mining enough. But let's set this up first and get it done. It's pretty close now. We just need automation cores, of course. Well, we haven't automated those yet, so we'll have to wait a bit on that. But they will be on this line. And then we can store everything in between levels or tiers. Oh, too bad that... Can we just move this up one time? Yes. Then everything is powered. That's good. Let's put some limits on these. Of course, this inserter is not fast enough at all for that. So let's just add another one. Copy the settings over. It is producing a bit faster than the inserters can output, and especially if we actually optimize it a bit. So I guess for now we can just add another chest. Come on, give me the first inserter, please. Thank you. I guess we should limit them a bit more then. Something like that. That's still 1200 belts, so that's good. And I guess we'll just handcraft these splitters for now. Until we have the automation cores. What are automation cores made of? Iron sticks, iron gear wheels, copper plate, okay. But I think we should go increase our iron production. Because this is a bit slow. Maybe we should make some more miners as well. At least when we have the time. Let's just add more while we're here. We might as well. Well, we need to... If we want to mine this, we need to extend it anyway, so let's get it out here. Let's just check that we can mine everything here. That seems good enough to me, unless there's ore under this belt. There's not. All miners can mine one tile away from them, so everything here will be mined with this. And I guess we just merge them here and prioritize the left side. Because then we can also merge this into other belts where we prioritize that instead. And then we're sure that this belt is used and this belt is used at that point. For now this will be backed up, but that's okay. Oh, we haven't got more yet. And of course we need to extend this side as well. close to a full build. I guess we could also, for now, just balance this completely. Balance the sides of the builds completely. Just so we won't have a backup on this side of the build while the other is not full. Okay, not going to wait for that. That is a lot of iron gear wheels and power. What are they called? Automation cores, of course. Let's remove these ghosts for now. Now we should see all of these furnaces start powering up. And yeah, we will. Now the build is still not completely full, so some of these will turn off from time to time, but that's okay. And this will only make half a build of iron. So we will need another build of ore to smelt another half build of iron plates to then merge with this. That's okay. So this got pretty much done. We need automation cores. Should we make those down here? And actually let's just start doing something I'm not used to doing, but I will do here. Let builds go both ways from their production. And I usually don't do that because I don't build anything below the bus, or at both sides of the bus at least. But if you want to do that, then it's hard to plan out everything to be after their requirements on the bus. Usually I just know that I make iron gear wheels before I want to make something else, like inserters for science, and then I just place the science later on the bus, but this way we can have everything everywhere basically. It will take more build of course, but that's okay. It will also make the start of the bus look less sad, because there will be a lot. Well, there wouldn't be any builds down here at the start of the bus if we didn't bring them from later on in the bus. But yeah, let's see if we can make automation cores down here. And of course we want, I guess we want the same distance between the bus and the production down here, in case we need a path. And I guess we also want to get some brick to put down on that path, but let's wait until after we have finished these automation cores. So, automation cores. Copper plate, iron stick and iron gear wheel. We have iron gear wheel and copper plate on the bus. Iron sticks we'll have to make locally. One machine would be able to make 2 sticks 2 times a second, so that's 4 sticks a second. And this needs 2 sticks a second. So 2 machines of this to 1 machine of iron sticks should be good. Then the question is if we want to make iron sticks in a machine like this and then feed it sideways, like that. Or if we want to feed it like this instead. Maybe with some room for belts in between here. Oops. So iron would come down here. Something else would be on that line. Iron gear wheels or copper plate. I wonder how many automation cores we need. Let's have a quick look at what it's used for. So splitters, inserters, creep collectors. Okay. Electric mining drills, assembly machines, crushers, oil refineries, chemical plants, automation tech card, and we at least need a lot of it for automation tech cards, or the automation of that. Probably also gun turrets. So let's just make something that's expandable that can at some point make a full build. Maybe. Because we need 6 copper plates to 2 automation cores, which would mean that we needed 3 full builds of copper to make 1 full build of automation cores, which is quite a lot. So I think we'll just plan for 1/3 of a build of automation cores. Sure, let's do that. That's also still quite a lot, but oh well. I guess we can just expand later on. So how long would this production area be if we did it like this? Iron gear, no sorry, 2 seconds per craft. So that's 1 a second. Half a build would be 7.5 in a second. So we would need... No, we didn't want half a build. We wanted 1/3 of a build, so 5 a second. So that would be 5 of these setups. So that is somewhat long, but I mean it's not too bad, to be honest. We will have longer stuff at some point, at least we usually do. You never know with new mods. And this would allow us to just have a couple of belts on either side, with inputs and outputs, iron, copper, and is it iron gear wheels? Yeah, and then an output. So, oh, we can't cut right now, so let's just move this over a bit. Sticks. Whereas if we wanted to do this, whoops. Iron down there, copper down here, iron gear wheels down there, and then the output. But it would not be as wide. We could even make it less so, just by doing that. Two, 4, 6. Wait, this is not right, is it? These machines are making 1 per second, and we need 5 per second, so this already would be 6 per second. Just like this. Do you rather have the wide production or the long production? I think we'll just go with the long one for this at least. Just because I think we will have other long production areas close to it anyway. So yeah, we need iron for this. Let's bring that in on this build. Is this where we want to start it, or do we want to start it exactly at the same point as the top? That is the exact same point, good. Then I think we bring iron in here. Sucks a bit though that we are overlapping on the splitters up at the top, but we can live with that. We can still get an underground belt past this if we want to. Good, good. So that's iron for iron sticks. Let's bring in copper then. Good. Let's just remove these for now. Did we have a plan for that belt? What was supposed to be on that? Steel maybe? Maybe not. Brick, potentially. And iron gear wheels should then come down here. And we're out of underground belt. Let's get some of that. So just in front of these. Luckily we have a good amount of space here. Whoops. Why is this like that? Oh, because of those, of course. That seems a bit weird that you can have ghosts interact with your non-ghosts, but that's okay. I guess there's some purpose for it. Actually, I think I've seen the purpose for that. Because when you make a blueprint, for example for smelting, let's go have a look at that. When you place down a blueprint like this, with two splitters here, if you finish one side first, and that wouldn't interact with it, and you had coal coming in here, it would put coal on both sides of the belts. So yeah, it's actually nice that it'll interact with it like that. It hasn't always been like that, I know. So an improvement indeed. Dang it. Oops. Oh, I'm out of inserters again. We need to automate those soon as well. Whoops. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm regretting that I put my picker thingy on shift movement controls, because when I copy a recipe I don't always release shift before I start moving, and then I can't move. So I think I'll just move them back to arrow keys but without shift. East, north, south, west. Good. Well, let's finish this in the next episode, because unfortunately we don't have any more time here. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.